And scientists in Antarctica extract the world's oldest ice. The ancient gas and ash frozen inside could teach us more about climate change.
More snow brings disruption to the southwest of England as ice grips parts of the UK for another night.
Hospitals under pressure. We spend 2 days following a struggling emergency department.
This morning, though, it is a cold start to the day. Temperatures last night fell away to about -11 in that Highlands. They could fall a little bit more yet, but tonight is going to be even colder. We could get as low as -20 on higher ground where we've got lying snow. Widely, we're looking at -5 to about -10, locally -15 to -17. So what we're going to have tonight is a bitterly cold night. As I mentioned, we could have -20 overlying snowfields, -15 to 17 in other parts of the country, but generally speaking in towns and cities between -3 and -7. So certainly one to keep an eye on. Naga and Nina.
So, Claire Hunt.
Thanks very much, Carol. I did see the message. I checked. We sent the message very early on New Year's Day.
Bless you.
See you later, Carol.
Thanks.
I'm sure you're not the only one who can't remember everything about the morning of New Year's Day.
Good morning. A few places saw a dusting of snow last night. This was 7 o'clock in Caterham. We had some sleet and some rain as well, but whatever fell from the sky, there is the potential this morning for it to freeze.
Good morning to you. You know, it looks so pretty, doesn't it? The colours are amazing, so vibrant behind you, but there are real problems being caused by the weather at the moment.
That's right, Naga. It's very disruptive. Good morning, everybody. First of all, it's been the coldest night this winter in England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Temperatures well below freezing, but it looks very much like tonight it's going to be even colder. Potentially, locally, we could have temperatures of -20, widely -5 to -10, and in some of the higher routes where we've got lying snow, as low as -15 to -17. There's also some fog in the forecast, some snow and ice, but this weekend something a little bit less cold comes our way. Now, the Met Office has a lot of snow and ice warnings in force. There's also a fog one for Northern Ireland.
Hi, Carol, and this extreme ice, the snow, it's settling in for a bit.
It certainly is, Nina. Yes, good morning, everybody. We've just had the coldest night this winter in England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Temperatures coming up a little bit, but in Shap at the moment it's -10. A lot of dry weather, and it's going to be a cold day, perhaps just not quite as cold as it's going to be today, or tonight, I should say as well. Nina and Naga.
You're going to struggle with Nina and Naga and Nina today, aren't you? You struggle with calling me Nana. Has she ever called you Nana? Because you know Nana's her producer.
No, only you, Naga.
Only me, yeah. There we go. Yes, Carol. Anyway, we'll see how you get on.
She never struggles with anything.
Thank you, Carol. Thank you.
Just gone 10 to 8 now. We're used to getting the biggest names on breakfast. Carol Kirkwood, for example. And they don't come much bigger than the Beatles, apart from Carol.
Yeah, indeed.
Cosy winter afternoons.
That's it. If you can't cuddle up with Carol, that is. Morning.
Good morning, both.
It's very cold, Carol. We've got this health alert warning as well, haven't we? That's running, I think, until Sunday, and the picture behind you tells us exactly why.
It certainly does, Naga. Well, this morning we've actually had the coldest night in England, Wales and Northern Ireland this winter, not so in Scotland. And then it's not going to be as cold as we head into the early part of next week. Nina and Naga.
Hey, you're doing well, Carol. You've only got one. She hasn't messed up yet.
Carol, just ignore her. That's what I do.
Messed up yet. Thank you, Nina.
Thanks, Carol.
There's still time, though, isn't there?
Carol is also saying Happy New Year sometimes. Oh, Carol, you got a dog. Morning.
I know, isn't he cute?
Very well behaved.
Camera shy. What, have you told him off?
No, he looks very much like he's been out for a walk saying, it's too cold for me, I am going home. Let's go this way.
Indeed. I mean, it is very cold. And on a serious note, there is an Amber health alert out, isn't there, as well? So it's going to get very, very cold.
It's going to get very cold tonight. In fact, last night was the coldest night this winter so far in England, Wales and Northern Ireland. Tonight, it could get even colder still. Now you can see the frosty scene we've got here, some frozen snow as well in Nottinghamshire. And if you are travelling first thing this morning, bear in mind you might be walking or travelling on slippery surfaces.
And I'm starting off with the news that last night in England, Northern Ireland and Wales, we recorded the lowest temperatures of the winter so far. Now, as this cold air that we've been used to works over the seas around the UK, well, the seas warm the air up just a little bit, makes big clouds like these, and we get some showers. We've seen plenty of those over recent days across northern and western areas. But look closer, and you can see a water spout here at the same time there's sleet. Now, a water spout is a tornado that forms over the warmer waters, and so I reckon this, therefore, must be known as a sleet-nado. Anyway, I'll give you the full forecast for the rest of the UK into the weekend and beyond a little bit later, Anna.
I'm sure that'll catch on. Great picture. Thank you, Chris.
Good afternoon. It is another cold day and we're in for a colder night. First thing down in Fulham, clear blue sky, bit of frost here and there this morning, and the temperature this afternoon is going to remain similar.
Hello there, good evening. It's been a beautiful day across the capital today, pretty much cloudless skies, bit on the chilly side, and it may well get colder still tomorrow.
Hi there, Sophie. Well, it's a calmer story in the UK, but it's still bitterly cold. This was Highland, Scotland earlier on today, where temperatures could fall as low as -16, maybe in one or two spots in rural areas in Scotland, maybe even a little bit lower, can you believe it?
It's a cold day again, but it was lovely in the sunshine.
Freezing cold for fishing. Certainly not the day to be out doing that at the moment. But yes, beautiful, beautiful sunshine. Just take a look earlier on across the capital. It's likely that we keep those clear skies through the night tonight, so you know what's coming, don't you? Yes, those temperatures falling away really quite sharply.
Alex, is it going to continue being cold?
I thought you were going to sing into the forecast then.
No, sadly, no.
But it is staying on the cold side. Perhaps nothing to sing about. However, there could be some changes as we get towards the beginning part of next week. Let's take a look at the weather warnings which are in place whilst we still got the cold weather with us, and you can see that most of them tonight are for ice, with snow and ice across parts of Scotland. Rolling into Friday, not a great deal changes. Those ice warnings will start to disappear as we get towards the lunchtime period. OK, so let's take a look at the next few days. In fact, the rest of this week, as you can imagine, it will be staying on the cold side. Very cold conditions tonight, as I say, ice, sharp frost. So keep your scraper to hand first thing tomorrow. But again, there'll be some decent spells of sparkly wintry sunshine. Yeah, so the cold nights are going to be staying with us. Heads up, it looks like Friday going into Saturday in the north, it could get down to -20 across some of those rural parts, so very cold indeed.
Oh, my goodness. Alex, thanks very much.